Friends, good morning to all of you. My name is Jagdish Singh Basera, and I'll be talking about meditation. I'll let you know what is meditation, how it is done, and what are the benefits of meditation. My podcast is primarily meant for students because they are our future. The earlier they learn meditation, the better it is. As it is, we must have seen as early as we start on anything, may it be sports, may it be studies. You see, we make our students study from the age of 3 onwards because we want to learn, to make them learn at the earliest. The earlier they start, the better it is. Similarly, in meditation also, if we start as early as possible, the better it is. Spirituality can be developed in our young minds if we make them start as early as possible. That's why I have chosen students as my primary audience to tell them about meditation, to make them learn meditation. The sooner they start, the earlier they will reach the pinnacle of meditation, which is God realization or being with God, being one with God, being a realized master. And the sooner they are realized master, they will be the master of not only their destiny, but as far as they can influence. People like Swami Vivekanand, Paramhans Yoganand, and others, they influenced a lot of people in their times and still are influencing a lot of people. We get influenced by them because they were God realized masters and they reached their pinnacle as early as they could. So, students, my podcast is primarily meant for you because I want you to learn it at the earliest. However, any technique of meditation, anything about meditation is meant for all. Anybody can use what I am going to tell you. It is for everyone and it is for all. Any adult also who wants to use meditation techniques, who wants to know about meditation, who must have heard about meditation and is interested in meditation is welcome. But students, as I said, I want the young minds to grow as much as possible. Meditation is primarily meant for spiritual things, that is, about God, about religion, about everything that takes us towards the kingdom of God. The height of realization is finding God. And that is where I would like my students to go. If thousands practice meditation, then only one reaches there where he is supposed to reach. Out of hundreds and lakhs, only very, very few practice meditation. And out of those hundreds and thousands who practice meditation, only one or two finds God. It is difficult. So, if you want to be the one who has found God, if you want to be the one who can say, I have realized God, I have found Him, and now God has given me authority to speak about him to others. So once you have found him, once you have realized what he is, once you have realized what you are, then you can not only use it in the welfare of others as well as anybody who comes in your contact. But to reach there, you really have to struggle. It is not so easy. As I said, out of hundreds and thousands, one reaches there. You have to practice it morning and evening, every day. However, it is not so difficult also. Meditation is one of the most easiest thing in the world. It is, I reiterate again, it is one of the most easiest thing, yet the most difficult thing, because it involves controlling the mind. Once we control our mind, we know we have become our own master. Do not allow the mind to take you wherever it wants you to take. Allow the mind to do what you want it to be doing. It is said, if you do not uh, take care of your garden or your field, then weeds will grow there. And if you take care of your garden, remove the weeds, then flowers and the beauty of the garden will come out. Similarly, if we do not remove the weeds from our mind, that is the negative thoughts and the and allowing the mind to go wherever it wants to go, then it will develop negative thoughts, and those negative thoughts will destroy the garden of your mind. If you continuously practice meditation and remove the weeds through meditation and by controlling the mind, you will soon be the master of your destiny. To be the master of your destiny, you got to control the mind. You got to concentrate on what you have been told in meditation. Meditation is supposed to be learned from a God realized person. Now you'll say, how can I find a God realized person? Friends, that is not difficult. Once you have the zeal to find God, once you know that you are in want of finding the ultimate, you will certainly find a way to find your guru or your master. Once you believe that you want to find the ultimate, you will start searching for a way to reach there. It can happen with two ways. You can straight away look towards God and start praying to Him, or you can start searching for Guru who will take you to the kingdom of God. So, meditation, learn from a learned master, and how to reach him. I have already told you, start looking for him. If you don't want to waste time in looking for him, then straight away start practicing prayers to God and ask him to send you a master or ask him to come to you straight away. He can come without a guru as well. He will come and send you to a guru, or a guru will come who will take you to the kingdom of God. Friends, for students' lives, what is important? The first thing is studies, the second thing is sports, or the third thing is mental and physical health. These are the things which you can very, very easily do with the help of meditation. How it helps studies is it helps you in focusing your mind where you want to do. As I have said earlier, you got to control the mind, and to control the mind, meditation is one of the finest and the best techniques. I will tell you one of the technique in the end of this podcast, how you can practice it morning evening and feel that you are controlling the mind. The more you practice, the more you will benefit from it. Bhagavad Gita says, Lord Krishna says, if you practice controlling the mind and you practice detachment from the world, that is, stay away from the worldly affair and practice controlling mind, then you will be able to control the mind. It is when Arjuna asked him, God, how can I control the mind? Because it is like wind, it goes in all directions. It is so difficult to control it. That is when Lord Krishna told him, friend, practice and detachment makes you control the mind, makes you the master of your mind. I will tell you a technique with which you can control your mind, which is a meditational technique with which you can start helping yourself. Start now, and later on, I will be there with you in case you are interested so that you can go further ahead. I will plan my podcast to be released, to be published every Sunday. But you got to practice what I tell you. You have to practice it twice a day, 10 to 15 minutes, morning, evening, not more than that. Can't you give 10 to 15 minutes for yourself, for God, who has given us life? You can certainly, but we don't want to because we have a lackadaisical attitude. We do not want to go ahead. We do not want to practice what is beneficial for us because the mind tells us you can't tie me with a routine. If you tie the mind with a routine like morning and evening prayer, you can definitely control the mind. Now let's go straight to the technique so that you can practice this morning and evening. Friends, look at the tip of the nose and close your eyes. With closed eyes, focus your attention to the nose and on one point at the nose. That is, keep focusing continuously at one point. Do not allow your mind to wander away here and there. And keep practicing a mantra mentally along with it. The mantra could be anything that you want to practice, the mantra that you like. People of other religions can take mantra from their own religion. Meditation has got nothing to do with a specific religion. It is for mankind, it is for humankind. Anybody who is wanting to control his mind, anybody who's wanting to reach his own God can use these techniques. So focus on the tip of the nose. Keep looking at one point. Do not allow mind to go anywhere else and keep taking a mantra mentally like Om Namah Shivaya, Om Christ. And people of Muslim religion can also take any of their mantra and keep jumping mentally. That is, keep chanting mentally again and again and again. Do not stop for 10 to 15 minutes. Focus your mind on one point and keep practicing, keep repeating the name of the Lord. Try and never allow the mantra to come out of your mind. Practice it mentally. You should not take it out unnecessarily out of your mind because that is also a condition, that is also a rule, that is also taming the mind that will increase your willpower that you are not taking it out uh, on your own voluntarily. It's if it comes involuntary, that is even when you did not wanted it to come out, if this mantra comes out of your mind, doesn't matter at all. But you should practice mentally so that your willpower also develops and you practice it mentally. So the technique is look at the tip of the nose, keep repeating the mantra. May it be a Gayatri mantra, may it be Om Namah Shivaya, Radha Krishna, Radha Radha, anything that you want to. For other religions, you know your religion better than me, so you can take out any mantra first. If you do not believe in God, there are people who do not believe in God, they don't want to think about God. So for them, you can take any mantra related to the worldly thing, like, oh God, keep the world happy. Oh God, bless the world. Oh God, bless humankind. Oh God, I need your presence. Anything which is not related to God, even that mantra you can repeat again and again and keep focusing at the tip of the nose. And you practice it for 10 to 15 minutes every day in the morning as well as evening. In the morning, the moment you get up, just freshen up, wash your face, have a cup of tea, or if you don't want to have tea, forget about that. Wash your face, do your morning evolution practice, and then sit. Sit in any posture and practice meditation for 10 to 15. The sooner you do it, the better it is. Because once you get up and leave your room, it will be very difficult for you to practice meditation because you will get lost in the worldly affairs. So, how to do is it? How to do it is get up, do 10 to 15 minutes of meditation, and then go to the world to do whatever you want to do. Similarly, in the evening, the best time to practice has been said to be the time of sunset. At the time of sunset, be in your home, be in your room, be in your bed, and practice sitting and then practicing meditation. The technique is simple. Look at the nose, repeat a mantra. As I said earlier, it is one of the most easiest thing, like looking at the tip of the nose internally and practicing. It is the simplest thing. But once you start doing it, you'll realize how difficult it is. Because what you are doing, you will realize within a minute that you are not doing that, you are doing something else. Your mind has gone somewhere else. You have forgotten taking the mantra, jap mantra. You have forgotten taking the name of God. You have forgotten the vow that you had taken. You repeat this thing. So it is very, very difficult. If you practice for 15 minutes, I think you will not be able to do what I have told you for more than 3 to 4 minutes. Even 3 to 4 minutes will be difficult. If you practice for 15 minutes, hardly 2 to 3 minutes you will be able to focus on what you had been focusing. Other than meditating, you would be doing each and everything else. So it is one of the most difficult thing as well. I've given you the technique. Practice this technique. Follow the routine, morning, evening routine. Because once you follow the routine, your willpower will increase. Your daily schedule will become aligned properly. Everything will focus around what you want to do. You meditate, you go to school, you study, you come back, you study, you focus your attention again on mind in the evening. Then you go and play out for some time, come back, study probably, or practice meditation and then go off to sleep. It is primarily meant for finding God, as I said. However, you can utilize it in every sphere of life, like studies. Once you know you are able to concentrate your mind on what you are doing, you will be able to put it on studies. You will not allow it to go anywhere else because you are studying. You'll focus it on studies. You will study with full concentration and attention, and that is what is required. If you want to succeed in life, in studies, or in sports, you have to think again and again about that. You have to concentrate your mind on what you want to focus. If you want to focus on studies, you can do it. If you want to focus on making a website coding program, then you have to focus on it. And you have to do it for a longer time. You can't do it in 5-10 minutes. It takes time. You may fail many times. But if you are having a strong willpower, which will come easily with meditation, then with that willpower, you'll be able to continuously, regularly focus on your success. Despite many failures, you will proceed ahead and succeed. So, students, practice meditation. I have given you one general meditation technique, but this is also very, very effective. In Bhagavad Gita, Lord says, focus on the tip of the nose. And that is the same technique I have given you. If you read Bhagavad Gita, I think it's in fifth chapter. I've forgotten the verse number also. Probably it's in fifth or sixth chapter, where I had studied it. Lord says, focus at the tip of the nose. That is what exactly I have told you. And do mantra jap internally along with watching at the tip of the nose. Close your eyes and watch at the. This is a very, very simple technique. All the meditation techniques are very, very simple, but they become very difficult when we start doing it because controlling the mind is not so easy. To control the mind, you have to put in all your attention, all your concentration there. And to practice regularly, you need willpower and detachment from the world. At the time of meditation, you can't say, I'll go and play. You can't say, I'll go and watch TV. You can't say, I'll go and watch mobile. You have to practice meditation at the time destined for you. Mobile is a curse these days. We do everything to watch mobile. And the worst part is that rather than using it for our betterment, we use it for watching reels, which have got hardly very meaning. If you are watching it for studies, if you are watching it for finding something useful, like if you are interested in cooking, if you are then if you are using it for cooking apps, cooking uh, episodes, or cooking knowledge, then it's fine. You can use it for a particular period. You can use it also for entertainment for a particular period. But it is not that you start watching it from morning, the moment you get up, and you keep watching till night, till the time you go off to sleep. That is a curse. It has always been said science is a boon as well as a curse. Science is a boon as well as a curse. So we should use it as a boon. We should utilize the benefits of it and not the negative aspects of it. Control your mobile watching, control your screen time, and that is what is possible through meditation also. Because the moment you start meditating from 10 minutes, you realize you are getting so much interested in it that you have increased time from 15 minutes to 30, 45, and even 1 hour in the morning and 1 hour in the evening. If you have to go to school, you will realize sooner you have got up at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning, done your meditation, done your uh, regular routine of getting ready for the school, done your studies also before going to school, done your homework also before going to school, and then you are ready and go to school. You utilize the piece of meditation during your daytime, and then in the evening, you come back and meditate again. You will realize soon from 10-15 minutes, you have increased it to great limits, and that will benefit you more and more. Doing it as a regular habit will increase your willpower, will help you in scheduling your time, and it will also increase your concentration. With concentrated and focused mind, you can achieve whatever you want to. Do not allow your mind to go wherever it wants to. Tie it with a picket. That is, fix a picket tight with a short rope and do not allow it to go anywhere other than around that picket. That is what we do in meditation. We focus our mind on the technique, which is very, very important. So, friends, focus on meditation, focus on technique, and soon you will realize you are entering a wondrous, a beautiful, an amazing, and an enlightening world. Your all questions will be answered by yourself. You will not be asking questions to others as to who am I, from where I come, what is God, who is the Guru. You don't need to ask these questions to anybody. Once you start meditating, you will realize everything is coming from deep inside. But that will come with a little bit of practice, with some amount of time given to meditation. Within 3 months' time, let me assure you, you'll be a completely changed man or girl or student or boy, because meditation has all the power to transform us. So meditate, meditate, and meditate. That is what is important for us. As students, the earlier we do it, better it is. If you do it at the age of 5 or 6, or even earlier, then if you sit down just in front of the temple or in front of the God, that is good enough. If you start as early as 5 or 6 years, I assure you by the age of 12 or 13 or 14, you will be a wondrous man. That is, within a span of 5 6 years, you would be doing unbelievable feats, and you will be as successful as anybody on earth. You would be what you want to be, and not where the world takes you. The world pushes us into wherever there is space, but that is not the way we want to live. We want to do what our desire from heart has to be there. If I want to be a singer, that is what I would like to be, and not that parents want it, world wants it, money is required, and hence at the earliest I try to find a job. No, what you want to be, you'll get it, provided you meditate. Initially, you just started to see what it is and realize what it is. You must have heard meditation from lot of people, but you don't know what it is and what powers it has. But you will come to know the moment you start doing it. I have already given you the technique. Practice it, and as you practice, you will realize it is a wonderful thing, and it is one of the greatest gifts of our seers from thousands of years. Hindu or the Sanatan religion has been handing it over down from one to another through practice, through hearsay, not hearsay, but through one-to-one contact. It is supposed to be kept secret. So the technique that you know from me, try and keep it secret. That will increase your willpower. If you tell it to others, they will make mockery of you. What the hell are you doing? This will not take you anywhere. This will not give you any results. But don't get affected by those people. Don't tell these things to anybody that you are doing such a thing. Practice it yourself, practice it secretly. Do not tell what you are doing. You can do it with open eyes also. So when you are in the crowd, when you are in the public, do it with closed eyes. And when you are alone, you can do it with closed eyes. And when you are in the crowd, you do it with the open eyes as well. Practice chanting mentally, and just do it for 3 months on my advice and feel the difference within. See how, as a superhuman, you are growing, and you convert into superhuman at the earliest, as, as soon as possible. So, this much enough for today, and we'll meet again on Sundays. I'll publish my next podcast on next Sunday. Hope until then you practice this technique, and within a week feel what uh, I am telling you. If you want to ask anything, or if you have any query, leave me it in the comment, or ask me in person. You can find my profile details, and from there you can ask me, you can leave questions, you can comment. If you don't like my video, even then you can comment. I'll try and uh, discuss the issue with you and try to help you as much as possible. I'm confident I'm doing it, and I'm happy, and I'm on the right path. So why should I worry? But if you have any complaint, any suggestion, any comment, do give it. I love to answer it. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye bye.